Last year, we were named or recognized as the fastest growing smartphone brand in South Africa. We have achieved 600% in year-on-year increase. And for the first half year of 2024, we keep the trend. We maintain the 600%. So this fast growth makes us officially top 2 for contract market and top 3 in overall sales revenues. So today, as Mr. Stanley just mentioned, we are very proud to have to cooperate, have this partnership with SuperSport United, and it's also our first time to cooperate with a score team in South Africa. So we understand from SuperSport United, you have a long history in this field and have a proud history and reputations in scores. So just like us, we are young here, but you have won so many trophies. So technology and the sport, we believe with combines of these two, we can provide like the cutting edge technologies, no matter to all the players here, or the consumers, or the fans for SuperSport United. And we are right now challengers in this market, but we have the confidence with the partnership with SuperSport United, we can close the gap. We have the ambitions to become the leader in this smart device industry.
Well, you're certainly well on your way, and I'll ask you to hang on to the mic, Fred, because you're not done just yet. As much as that today is about the partnership with SuperSport United, you also have a bit to tell us about your new product range.
Oh, yes. So with this, our partnership for today, so from our side, we'll provide a lot of cutting-edge smart device with SuperSport Unite, like our new launch Honor 200 series, our tablets, TabPad X9, our wearables, Honor Watch 4, and the earbuds. So with all these cutting-edge new technologies, we believe this can improve the performance and improve the performance and gap the distance between the SuperSport United and all your fans.
All right, well, I want us to make this a bit more practical, Gavin. And Fred, I'll ask you to perhaps pass the mic on to head coach Gavin Hunt. And then, coach, perhaps you can tell us then how you're hoping to use this technology to your advantage within your team, some of the benefits that you're hoping to leverage from Honor as you go about your daily responsibilities.
Well, firstly, my eyes won't lie. So if my eyes tell me that Grant and the Globe are not running enough, we'll have the data to tell us that they are not running enough. So I just think with the game moving at such a rate, the technology coming into the game, I think it just reassures you what your eyes see and what they don't see. And I think it can only enhance our team, enhance our club, especially with their younger ones coming through from the academy. I think it's a great initiative, and we're really honoured and privileged to have a brand of this nature coming to a club that's certainly finding their feet in South African market. And I think with a club like we've got at Sansa, we are the trendsetters. We are people that are always innovative in our ways. But I think we're really privileged and honoured to have a brand of this in our club. And it can only enhance our, as I said, players, existing players, but players that are coming through in our academy, which is really our strength of our club.
Well, that means for the players, but Tess, they're going to be keeping a close eye on that. Technology is going to catch you out. But thank you so much, Coach Gavin, and thank you to Fred, as well as Stan Matthews. And that's how we're going to end our first segment. Of course, we still have more. We're going to be calling up Ray Hargreaves from Honor, as well as some of the players to tell us a bit more about the product range. So, gentlemen, thank you so much. We'll call up Ray, as well as the players, to come on stage now.
Thank you.
Is from Honor South Africa. She's a product marketing strategist, and that's where we're going to start, because it is all about the product and narrating perhaps what it can do for the players. They have the phones in their hands. Ray, tell us what they can leverage from it, the technology you have that would be to their advantage.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here tonight. It's exciting times for us. As the back you can see that we've now launched the Honor 200 series in South Africa. It officially went on sale today. Each of the players have one of the devices from our range. There's 3 products in the range. We've got the 200 Lite, we've got the Honor 200 and the 200 Pro. One of the key features within the device is the camera technology that sits in the device. So on your 200 Lite, it has a 108 megapixel camera. The 200 and the 200 Pro have the 50 megapixel triple AI camera display on there. So this means that in terms of taking content and shooting content, it's going to be phenomenal for the team. The golden thread throughout this entire product range is that it offers studio level portrait photography. That is the key benefit. So in terms of the players taking photos on the field and off the field, you guys are about to level up.
Oh, you hear that? You're about to level up. Of course, we've got Kampani Lungu, got PlayStation Lungu, as well as Brand Mahaman. We'll start with you, Siphem Mhlambi, just to get a sense from you, the Honor 200 series and what it is that stands out the most from that phone for you.
Oh, jeez. My favorite feature on this phone is the AIs, because it really makes my life easy, and the features, they are so great in a way that it reminds me of knowledge. Obviously, everyone knows knowledge is power. So the access on it, it's so great.
Not for selfies, maybe picture quality. I would think you're one who takes quite a number of photos, right?
I don't like selfies, but for pictures, yeah.
You might not like selfies, but I hear you're quite a keen gamer, Kampani. So what are some of the features that stand out for you in terms of gaming and some of the advantages that you have leveraged from this Honor phone?
For me, gaming is a place where my mind goes to be easy from the field. So the battery life is really good, and the graphics are wonderful. Screen big enough for me.
And what are some of the other, advantages that you would say, or some of the other technological advantages that this phone has?
The battery life.
Yeah.
The battery life is really good. Like, it lasts, and the processor. The processor is really, really fast.
All right, let's go to you, Grant, and perhaps you can highlight some of the key features from the phone that you're holding in your hand, and why it is that you think everyone should be part of the Honor family.
Personally, for me, unlike Spear, I think for me the best thing is probably the camera. Because for me, I'm someone that loves taking my selfies. The first thing I did when I got the phone, I took a selfie, and it was actually amazing how clear the picture was. It even took this pimple away here. So for me, that's nice. And as a coach, I'm someone that loves spending time with my family on the off days. So when I go to the park or the zoo, with my wife and my kids, it's amazing for me, just to capture that beautiful moment. So now I have the perfect device to capture that moment.
Yeah, so Ray, let's come to you. We've got 3 players that have highlighted different features, and I want you to perhaps unpack one by one. If we're looking at, the gaming features on the phone that we were speaking to, what are the 3 devices that you would recommend for somebody who is like Kampani, who says, well, I'm a keen gamer and I'd like to get my hands on a phone that will allow me to do that?
So both the 200, the Honor 200 and the 200 Pro are both devices that we would obviously recommend for avid gamers because of the processing power that sits within the devices. Personally, I would recommend the Honor 200 Pro because it has a Snapdragon 8S Gen 3 AI processor on there, which means that it's able to process a lot faster. The refresh rate on the device is also really great, so this is why I would recommend personally the Honor 200 Pro from that perspective.
All right, so we've spoken a lot about the Honor cell phones. Where can people get them nationwide? If somebody wants to get their hands on an Honor device, where can they get it?
Oh, you can get it at any one of our retail partners, but before you go out and get the device, I would actually recommend for you to visit our roadshow. This is where you get to experience the device firsthand. We've got photo booths where we can actually show you the power of the photography. And there's a bunch of different activities that will allow you to actually interact and engage with the device before you make that decision. This is happening nationwide. If you follow us on our social media platforms, we'll be able to give you a lot more detail around which malls. We'll be at 15 different malls throughout the country where we actually take the SuperSport United players as well as the device on a roadshow.
Right, well, that's going to be very, very exciting. I'm sure many people are going to be looking out for the roadshow, of course, if you want to learn a bit more about the Honor devices. But thank you so much. It's been an honor having you here on stage, Gampani, Sipe, as well as Grant, and yourself, Ray. And I'll ask you then perhaps to leave the stage as well, because there's more. That's not all we have in store for you. We're also going to be revealing the new signings from SuperSport United, and I'm going to ask them to perhaps come forward now so that you can all feast your eyes on the brand new signings that are going to be stepping out for the side in this season. So gentlemen, I will ask you to come to the front. Thank you so much, Ray. Right, well, I believe you were supposed to be standing, but we'll let you sit for the photographs. But you'll stand. They want to take proper pictures. But these are the signings then for SuperSport United for the brand new season. We have Kenan Ayer, who's from Neusved in Denmark. Brooklyn Pochenpool, who's coming, of course, from Chupa United, as well as Takasani Mbandra, who is from Morocco Swallows, now defunct Morocco Swallows Football Club. And Porky Sasanova, of course, making his way from the Rockets TS Galaxy, and they are going to be stepping out in full splendor, of course. You get to feast your eyes on the brand new signings for SuperSport United, and we're all excited to see exactly what they're going to be bringing for Matatanza Apitori in the brand new season. So a round of applause yet again for the new signings. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Of course, there will be an opportunity to speak to the signings as well as the coach for those who would want to do that. So that's how we wrap up our proceedings then. Thank you so much for being with us. It's going to be a landmark partnership. Honor is a global technology giant, and of course, SuperSport United, a big giant in football here in South Africa. So great things still to come for both of those brands, and of course, for you as the favorites, or rather the supporters of SuperSport United. So that's how we wrap up proceedings. Thank you so much. My name is Andy Mahamba, your MC for today, and it's been a pleasure and an honor to be with you as we announce this big news.
Thank you.